Legends, welcome along to a new video.
Here's Rodders!
So guys, we all start something hoping to succeed at it, and the reason why most of us quit is simply just because of the amount of time it's going to take to do it. I have in the past tried different things here and there as far as video creation, even as far as short films and whatnot, and podcasts, you name it, I've done it all, and I haven't got a notion of succeeding in any of it at the minute. And the real reason why everybody quits is just that that's just the way it is. You know, people tend to want to see things succeed overnight. That I see it a lot. I've had interactions with people that have came to me and literally told me to quit. It's like, nobody's watching your videos. Like I mentioned it briefly in the last video, there was a comment came in on a video I did a long time ago where, you know, it was online for a short amount of time, like probably less than an hour, and some guy comes in and checks out the view count, and he's like, you know, who the heck are you making this video for? Like, nobody's watching your stuff. And that's the case. Like, these people tend to be people that either have tried video creation and quit, or they just, you know, they haven't even started to try. And you know, that whole thing of starting something and your stuff not being seen is genuinely, really, it is enough to make you want to quit. Now, this guy in particular, I checked out his videos on his channel. Like, as I say, you tend to get people that say that sort of thing, and it's usually people that don't create content. But this guy in particular, it was an ongoing process for this guy. There's not just that one video, there's a few other things, the short films now. He was very into my stuff. I'm gonna flat out say it, like, he's, you know, the comments I was getting from were always along those lines. It's just like, you know, quit what you're doing, nobody cares, nobody's watching your stuff. And I'm like, well, at least it's obvious. I wouldn't say, what was I said that was really, really annoyed his happiness when I came back at him with this. He was like, you know, quit what you're doing, no one cares. And I commented back, and I said, I wouldn't say that nobody cares. Like, it's very, very obvious that I have at least one hardcore fan. And he comments back, what have you been about there? And I was like, well, every time I upload a video, you're straight on there with a comment. So like, there's one person out there that's watching my stuff and looking forward to my stuff, and that person is you. Went down like a it sunk like an anchor. He just didn't know what to do with it. Absolute. I'm not even going to go into what happened after that there. Needless to say, it wasn't good. And I actually went and checked out his videos because I was like, this guy has a severe chip on his shoulder, and I at that point hadn't really done anything to really annoy this kid. And you know, that sort of comeback that I give him, as I say, didn't go down well. So that was probably the start of it for me. And biting back with him, I tend to just let this stuff roll off my back. It is what it is. You start making these sorts of videos and podcasts, you start putting yourself out there. It's part of the game. You have to expect this sort of thing to come back from people. So normally I just let it run, but this guy was making a real full-time job out of it, essentially. And up to this point, I hadn't even checked out his channel. I really hadn't. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to dive in here and take a little look at his videos and see what he's creating, because as I say, most of these people aren't creators, and you know, they troll you. You know, it was a popular thing to do at the time. There's quite a few people got a lot of notoriety online back in the day from just simply trolling other people's videos. Keemstar from Drama Alert started off that way. He was like a professional troller at one point. That's how he originally made his name online. So a lot of people tend to go down that same path. But anyway, I got into this kid's channel, had a little look through it, and I can't recall the year that he did it, but I want to say probably around 2010, 2009, 2010, there was 2 vlog videos that I had uploaded to this channel that were similar to the style of the content that I do. You turn on the camera and you start talking to it and whatnot. And, I had 2 videos up, and now the years could be completely off here, but it was in around 2009, 2010, thereabouts, maybe even earlier than that. But this guy had created 2 vlogs and had uploaded them fairly close together, and that was it. He threw them up there. There's fairly few views on it even after all this time. Like, this interaction between me and him happened in probably 2019 at this point, and at that stage his videos, the 2 vlogs that he had done, were in the double figures, early double figures. Like, you're probably talking 17, 18 views a piece, thereabouts. But it just goes to show you, like, giving up is the wrong thing to do. It's going to take a hell of a lot of time to get places whenever you're doing this sort of thing. There's a wasp trying to get into my car. Let me just close the window. Hopefully the radio doesn't come on. Yeah, so that's just the way things went down with it. Is this kid had obviously attempted to make videos at a time, and he didn't get the overnight success that a lot of people think is going to happen when you start uploading. You know, I don't want to say that was the reason why he was coming onto the channel and giving me abuse for my videos and my view figures and whatnot. You know, he may have come on there and checked out my videos and just found me to be a very, very unlikable person. That's, you know, it's very, very possible online. But whenever you get back and you see the proof there that you know, the attempt was made to do this sort of thing, and obviously after the overnight success not hitting, he had quit, and you know, probably just some bad vibes whenever you seen somebody else doing something similar to what he had done back in the day. And that's very possible as well. Like, I don't know the motivations for people, and you know, you'd be a very ignorant person if you're actually going on the video and saying 100% you know exactly why someone done something on you. It is what it is. You know, it's, from my experience, that's probably the reason why. And it's that mindset of, this is going to happen overnight for me. I'm going to start making videos and posting them, and I'm going to be an overnight success. Like, I'm going to be the next, I don't know, Roman Atwood or someone like that there. And, you know, my videos are going to be watched worldwide. I'm going to be an overnight millionaire from video views and ad revenue, and you know, people are going to come looking for partnerships, and they're going to be giving me sponsorship money. You know, that can happen. There's a new word for you. That can happen, but it doesn't happen overnight. Like, the research will support that for definite. Like, you're probably starting into something like this here, and this isn't just my own thinking. This is actually documented proof. You know, I was watching a channel last night with it was a video seminar of some sort, and the figures that they had thrown up there is, if you're starting to do this thing full time, you're looking at least 2 years before you make your first, well, I want to say 2 years. You could be looking at 1 year to 2 years anyway before you make your first $1 online from videos. So you're looking at a long process here, and it's definitely not an overnight one. You can check out my videos on this channel here. I've been looking at them for a long time, and I've got into the mindset now, if I get the double figures, I'm happy enough with that, because it is what it is, and you need to be very much aware of that starting it out. So definitely don't quit after your first couple of videos. You put them online, people's I don't want to say they're not going to care, but chances are they're not going to check you out. And I've experienced that personally with the whole painkiller addiction thing. Like I had, in the last couple of videos I did like a flashback to 2016 whenever I first started talking about my problem with painkillers, and fast forward now to 2021 after a lot of time and work kicking the painkillers and been clear of them now for quite a few years. I have yet to be approached by friends and even family to talk or ask about the whole painkiller thing. So it's, you know, just because you make something and put it out there and let people know that it's out there doesn't mean they're going to check it out. So make the stuff for the reason you started to make it, and hopefully if your reason for starting out is that you genuinely want to put stuff out there to help people, you're on the right path. And don't lose any sleep over whether people are watching your content or not. If you upload something and it helps even one person, your job's done. Don't do it for the money, do it for the real reason, helping people. And you know, if money comes as a result of that, happy days. That's going to do it, guys. I'll talk to you in the next one. Guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you do, don't forget to turn on that bell icon to be notified of future uploads. And please check out some of the other videos on this channel while you're here.